Hi, my name is Nini, and today I'm gonna read First Kings chapter 3, verse 4. Solomon and Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, agreed to help each other. So Solomon married Pharaoh's daughter. He brought her to the city of David. She stayed there until he finished building his palace, the Lord's temple, and the wall around Jerusalem. But the people continued to offer sacrifices at the high places where they worshiped. That's because a temple hadn't been built yet where the Lord could put his name. Solomon showed his love for the Lord. He did it by obeying the laws his father David had taught him. But Solomon offered sacrifices at the high places. He also burned incense there. King Solomon went to the city of Gibeon to offer sacrifices. That's where the most important high place was there. He offered 1,000 burnt offerings. On this altar, the Lord appeared to Solomon at Gibeon. He spoke to him in a dream during the night. God said, "Ask for many during at the night." God said, "Ask for anything you want me to give you." Solomon answered, "You have been very kind to my father David, your servant. That's because he was faithful to you. He did what was right. His heart was honest, and you have continued to be very kind to him. You have given him a son to sit on his throne this day. Lord, my God, you have now made me king. You have me put in the place of my father David. But I'm only a little child. I don't know how to carry out my duties. I'm here among the people you have chosen. They are a great nation. They are more than anyone can count. So give me a heart that understands. Then I can rule over your people. I can tell the differences between what is right and what is wrong. Who can possibly rule over these great nations of yours? The Lord was pleased that Solomon had asked for them. So God said to him, "You have not asked to live for a long time. You have not asked to be wealthy. You have not even asked to have your enemies killed. Instead, you have asked for your wisdom. You was to do what is right and fair when you judge people. Because that is what you have asked for, I'll give it to you. I will give you a wise and understanding heart. So here is what will be true of you. There has never been anyone like you, and there never be. And that is not all. I will give you what have you not asked for. I will give you wealth and honor. As long as you live, no other king will be as great as you are. Live the way I want you to. Obey my laws and commands just as your father David did. Then I will let you live for a long time." Solomon woke up. He realized he had been dreaming. He returned to Jerusalem. He stood in front of the ark of the Lord's covenant. He sacrificed burnt offerings and friendship offerings. Then he gave a feast for all his officials. Two prostitutes came to the Lord. They stood in front of him. One of them said, "Pardon me, my master. This woman and I live in the same house. I had a baby while she was there with me. 3 days after my child was born, this woman also had a baby We were alone. There wasn't anyone in the house but the two of us. During the night, this woman's baby died. It happened because she was lying on top of him. So she got up in the middle of the night. She took my son from my side while I was asleep. She put him by her breast. Then she put her dead son by my breast. The next morning, I got up to nurse my son, but he was dead. I looked at him closely in the morning light, and I saw that it wasn't my baby. The other woman said, "No, the living baby is my son. The dead one belongs to you." But the first woman said, "No, the dead baby is yours. The living one belongs to me." So they argued in front of the king. The king said, "One of you say, 'My son is alive. Your son is dead.' The other one says, 'No, your son is dead.' My other one say, no, your son is dead and mine is alive." He continued, "Bring me a sword." So a sword was brought to him. Then he gave an order. He said, "Cut the living child into two. Give half to one woman and half to the other." The woman whose son was alive was filled with deep love for her son. So she said to the king, "Master, please give her the living baby. Don't kill him." But the other woman said, "Neither one of us will have him. Cut him in two." Then the king made his decisions. He said, "Give the living baby to the first woman. Don't kill him. She's his mother." Others allied her about the decision that king had given. They gave them great respect for him. They saw that God had given his wisdom. They knew that Solomon would do what was right and fair when he judged people. Chapter 4. So King Solomon ruled over the whole nation of Israel. Here are the names of his chief officials. Azariah was the priest. He was the son of Zadok. Elihophireth and Ahijah were secretaries. They were the sons of Shesha. Joshua kept the records. He was the son of Ahilud. Baniah was the commander-in-chief. He was the son of Jehoiada. Zadok and Abiathar were priests. Azariah was in charge of the local governor. He was the son of Nathan. Zebuk was a priest. He was also the king's divisor. He was the son of Nathan. Aisha was in charge of the palace. Adoniram was in charge of those who were forced to work for the king. He was the son of Abda. Solomon had 12 local governors over the whole land of Israel. They provide supplies for the king and a royal family. Each governor had to provide supplies for 1 month out of each year. Here are their names and areas. Ben-Hur's area was the hill country of Ahishram. Ben-Decker's area was Makkah's Shabi. Beth-Shemesh and Elobahanam. Ben-Hashid areas was Arubot, Sokol, and the whole land of Hefer were included in his area. Ben-Abinadab's area was Fodor. He married Solomon's daughter Tabhan. Bana's area was Tanach, Megiddo, and the whole territory of Bethshan. Bethshan was next to Zereda, below Jericho. Banan's area reached from Bethshan all the way to Abel Meholah. It also went across to Jokmeam. Bana was the son of Ahilud. Ben Gibeon's area was Ramoth Gilead. The settlements of Jar, the son of Mahashim, were included in his area in Gilead. The area of Argob in Bashan was also included. That area had 60 large cities that had high walls around them. The city gates were made secure with heavy bronze bars. Ahinadab's area was Mahanamim. He was the son of Iddo. Ahiman's area was Naphtali. He had married Bashemite. She was Solomon's daughter. Baana's area was Asher and Alod. He was the son of Hashah. Jehoshaphat's area was Issachar. He was the son of Parah. Shimei's area was Benjamin. He was the son of Elah. Jeber's area was Gilead. He was the only governor over the area. He was the son of Uri. Gilead had been the country of Sheol and Og. Sheol had been king of the Amorites. Og had been king of Bashan. There were many people in Judah and Israel. In fact, there were as many as the grains of sand on the seashore. They ate, drank, and were happy. Solomon ruled over all the kingdom from the Euphrates River to the land of the Philistines. He ruled as far as the border of Egypt. All those countries brought the gift he required them to bring him, and Solomon ruled over those countries for his whole life. Here are the supplies Solomon required every day: 5.5 tons of the finest flour, 11 tons of meal, 10 oxen that had been fed by hand, 20 oxen that had been fed on grassland, 100 sheep and goats, deer, antelopes, and roebucks. The finest bird. Solomon ruled over all the kingdoms that were west of the Arafats River. He ruled from Tirsha all the way to Gaza, and he had peace and rest on every side. While Solomon was king, Judah and Israel lived in safety. They were secure from Dan all the way to Beersheba. Everyone had their own vein and their own fig tree. Solomon had 4,000 spaces where he kept his chariots, horses. He had a total of 12,000 horses. The local governor provides supplies for the king Solomon. They provide supplies for they provide them for all who aid the king David. Each governor provides supplies for 1 month every year. The governors made sure the king had things he needed. They also brought barley and straw for the carrots, horses, and the other horses. Each of them governors brought the amounts required of them. They brought them to the proper places. God made Solomon very wise. His understanding couldn't even be measured. It was like the sand on the seashore. People can't measure that either. Solomon's wisdom has greater than the wisdom of all the people of the east. It was greater than all of the wisdom of Egypt. Solomon was wiser than everyone else. He was wiser than Ida the extra heat. He was wiser than Heman, Kalkol, and Darda. They were the sons of Mahol. Solomon became famous in all the nations around him. He spoke 3,000 proverbs. He wrote 1,005 songs. He spoke about plants. He knew everything about them, from the cedar tree in Lebanon to the hyssop plants that grow out of walls. He spoke about animals and birds. He also spoke about reptiles and fish. The king of all the world's nations heard about how wise Solomon was, so they sent their people to listen to him. And this is all for today. Bye. God bless y'all.